So unfortunately, Cameron Brink is after tearing her ACL. She'd been having a really good rookie year. Like, genuinely, like, she had been having a rookie year where you're like, okay, if she can figure it all out, she might end up being the single best player in this entire class. That she could have been the best. Like, because she has that length, she has that defense. And it's a different type of defense to what, like, an Angel Reese plays. It is interior defense. It was looking like she could have been the best. She could have been in that conversation for all defensive team as a rookie, which is impressive. But unfortunately, obviously, that is not going to be the case after tearing her ACL. Hopefully, all goes okay in her recovery. I don't foresee there being anything too crazy, but you just never know. Before we get on to it, though, the rest of this video, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit like 8.8k by the end of today. I'm probably not going to do it, but if we can somehow hit 8.8k by the end of the day, that would be absolutely insane. Heck, even 8.7k would be ridiculous. But anyway, what does this mean for Cameron Brink? What does this mean for the LA Sparks? In general, I don't think it'll be the craziest. I don't think it's going to be, touch wood, it's not that much of a setback. Touch wood, it's a once-off ACL tear, and she's back for next season. The positive is that it's a 9 to 12 month injury, and she's going to have some of the best trainers in the world. She's one of the players that is a multi-millionaire. So she's going to be able to afford a lot of the best recovery and be able to afford a lot of like the best physio. She's going to be able to afford some of the best rehab. So it's like if she starts next season. Like, it's a month into the year. She starts next season and she's got a year to work on what people are saying that she probably needs to work on, a little bit of upper body strength. She's got a year to work on little things. So not all, obviously it is all bad, but she's young. She's very young. And the younger you are, the better you recover from these type of injuries. Obviously, it was expected what had happened when she went down yesterday. Like, the way she went down, it was like best case scenario was MCL tear. You're hoping that it's just ACL, that she didn't tear any of the other ligaments in her knee. And I think the fact that she was apparently able to just walk out afterwards, like unassisted, she was able to walk out of the gym, means that it's unlikely she has any sort of like a bone break as well. It's unlikely that she has any sort of other ligament tear, but you just never know. If it's just an ACL tear, that's okay because you're just recovering from that. It's still a ridiculously long recovery. Like, again, it's going to take you 9 months if you're on the low end to recover from an ACL. I know you've seen some people coming back super quick, but at least she doesn't have to go and play. At least she's not in a position where she has to go play overseas, where her missing the overseas season is going to really affect her pockets too much. She had all those NIL deals. She's still going to have a lot of the deals for like some of the modeling stuff. She's still going to have all those deals, even with the ACL tear. But obviously, the biggest thing for her is the Olympic slot. I think there's a good chance that Cameron Brink makes the 5v5 team for the next Olympics. But it is horrible to see her not getting a chance to represent USA at the Olympics. So she's now going to have to wait another 4 years. Like, she could represent USA. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next World Cup we see Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Caitlin Clark, all three of them on the team, which will be in 2 years' time, which means Paige is probably going to be on the team. You never know. Like, they could have Flaugier on the team. They could put Juju on that team. Unlikely, but it's likely that we see Cameron Brink involved in the 5v5 selection process or in the like World Cup process. We could see her in the like Olympic qualifiers for the next Olympics, but still, like I don't know. Like, I tore my ACL before when I made my national team for my whole national team program, or my MCL, and never played again. So it's not always a guarantee that you're going to be back. But luckily enough for Cameron Brink, it's probably as good as a guarantee she's that level of a player. I'd be a lot more like like, obviously very upset for her, but if it was, for example, Hailey Van Lith, who I'm not sure will play for Team USA again, you'd be a lot more disappointed for someone that's probably not going to be there or thereabouts for the rest of their career. But what does this mean for the Sparks? It means that Rickea Jackson probably comes in at the starting 4. Do they do that? Do they go and do that with Rickea Jackson? Now, that's the interesting one. Is like, she's big enough that she can play the 4. Hamby can very easily play the 5. Like, Hamby played the 5 for years in Vegas. So if you look at the roster for the Sparks right here. So if you're looking at the Sparks roster, you've got obviously Cameron Brink. I don't know what the story is with Cameron Brink. Do they have, like, to bring in a replacement, they might have to suspend her. Like, because of her injury, do they have to suspend her? But you're looking at Hamby, and you can probably play Rickea Jackson at that power forward position. Like, she's 6'2", a bit undersized, but you can go small ball or you can start Yaru, which I actually kind of like Yaru because she's huge, but I would still, if it was me, I would start Rickea Jackson at the 4 and just go small ball with her and Hamby, because Hamby's more than capable of playing at the 5 position. So, yeah, I think we're going to see Rickea Jackson get into that Rookie of the Year conversation. But at the same time, like, for everyone complaining about Caitlin Clark's turnovers, like, Rickea Jackson has more turnovers than assists, steals, and blocks combined. But, yeah, which is not ideal. Either way, though, yeah, it is. It's a real sad one. It is a real sad one, especially considering the fact that it was her rookie year. She was in a position where she was going to be getting better and better, and she was highly likely. Like, there's no guarantee, especially in 3-on-3. Like, 3-on-3 games to 21, any team can get hot, any team can get cold at any minute. But it was highly, highly likely that she was going to have her get her first Olympic gold medal. But hopefully, touch wood, this is an injury. This is just a one-off injury setback. And look, ACL tears are common in sports, and they're extremely common in women's sports. So it's just an unfortunate reality of playing high-level sports. So you do become more susceptible to these injuries. But I think she can come back stronger. She can come back stronger. She can come back better. She's already a really good WNBA player. And I think a year of, like, proper training. And the fact is that she has the means. She was part of that NIL deal group. She's one of these players that's getting big endorsements. She's going to have the best possible rehab. She's going to have the best possible off-season training. And if she really commits to that, there's no reason why she can't come back better, even better in her second year than she was this year. I mean, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.